Now we are going to analyze the differences between the georeferenced raster and ungeoreferenced raster. So what is rasters, or what are rasters? Rasters are images or imageries which formatted in JPEG, TIFF, GIF, or PNG. Okay, now we will analyze it first in our file explorer. Okay, there. Now we have here, this is the georef one, the georef folder, and this is ungeoref folder. Okay, I will delete this first. All right. So for instance, we will take this as example, the DD1, Aceh North Sumatra DD grid modified. DD stands for decimal degree, and this is the JPEG one, also DD grid. So this TIFF is coming from this JPEG. Okay, we will open to see the look of these two files. Okay, there is JPEG, and I will open the modified one and photo. Okay, here, as you can see, this is the TIFF, the modified, and this is the JPEG. Now you can see these two rasters are identically the same. So this modified is coming from this ungeoreferenced. Look at the number of the coordinate here. Okay, here the coordinate is the same, 94.3, 4.9, here also 94.3 and 4.9.6. I'm sorry, 4.6, not 9. A mistake. And but at the bottom, the lower right, okay, we can see it is also 0.0 and 101.2, 101.2, and take a look at the color, the blue one and the, let me say, dark yellow or the light brown. All right, so that is for the visual interpretation of these two, georeferenced and ungeoreferenced. And the second is the size. Take a look at this. The ungeoreferenced one, it has size of 385 kilobyte, but when it it is becoming the modified of or georeference one, it's becoming 25,541 kilobytes or 25.5 megabytes. Okay, if we calculate it a little bit, 75,541 divide 385 is 99, not 66 times, sorry, 66 times bigger than the original one. Or if we time 100, Oh, I'm sorry. So it is around, yeah, around 6,000, I think, but don't matter. So the point is, the modified one is much bigger than the original one. Okay, now let's go back to our ArcMap, and we will see it in our ArcMap. We will analyze it using our ArcMap. Now let's scroll to the folder, of course, the same one as this: raster, georef, and ungeoref. Okay, now we will see the properties of each file. So first, we will see the modified one. Right click and properties. Okay, here, it's nothing special here, but the special one is here. Yeah, because we cannot open these layers to different properties dialog simultaneously, then I will do the screen capture. Okay, we'll do screen capture. I will capture this. Okay, now we have the screen capture. I will close it and I will open the JPEG properties dialog. Okay, and oops, I think I will do unminimize first. All right, the JPEG there, properties. Okay, as we can see, there's nothing special in the first scroll here. Okay, the special one is here, the extent and the spatial reference. Okay, as you can see, this is interesting. The extent, the top, the modified or georeference is 6 degree, 92 degree, 102 degree, and minus 0.85 degree. But the ungeoreferenced one, we have 0.5 minus 0.5, 3003. No, this is not Earth coordinate. Okay, maybe we are not sure. Maybe this is the Earth coordinate, but we don't know where they are. But the most fatal thing is the spatial reference here. This is undefined. But for the georeference one, the spatial reference is defined as GCS WGS 1984. GCS stands for Geographic Coordinate System, or Geodetic System 1984. Okay, so this is the datum 1984, but in the ungeoreference we don't see any information. So by seeing this, we can say that this raster is not georeferenced. Okay, and now we will see the visual look of these two raster, the georeference, and the ungeoreference. First, let's drag the georeference one and release. Okay, this is the create pyramids. We click yes because it will speed up our display like scroll. I use my mouse scroll to do the zoom out and zoom in. And I also use this scroll by click and drag, but accidentally I click the pen, so just click and drag to see or to explore, to navigate the entire raster area. But if we click here the select element and we want to do the panning, the hand icon, we don't need to click this pen icon anymore. Just click your mouse scroll, click and hold and drag. Okay, click your scroll, hold and drag. So it's much simpler. Okay, and with the scroll also we can do the zoom out and zoom in. Just put the mouse here and we do the zoom in, and it's automatically zoom to the mouse cursor. Okay, like this. We will do the zoom out and we will put the center of the zoom here as we put our mouse cursor and do the zoom here. Okay, I hope you can follow me. Right, and take a look at this. This is the combination of X for longitude and Y or latitude. So to check whether this is georeference or not, let's scroll to one of the coordinate, maybe this one, 94.3. Okay, and take and look at these. As I move the cursor, also the numbers are changed. Okay, now take a look at this, 94.3. Okay, and we do for the latitude or north or Y. Scroll in and move. Take a look at that. Take a look at this decimal degree bar, 4.6. Okay, 4.6. And what about the intersection of the grid of X and Y here? And of course, 94.299, we can round up as 94.3, and for X and 4.6 for Y. I'm sorry, sometimes I say 9 instead of 6. There's no 9 here unless this 94, but my mistake, I'm sorry. Sometimes I say 4.9 instead of 4.6. Okay, let's try another one like this. 0.0 for Y and X is 101.2 east. So longitude for X, also called as east here in Indonesia. So take a look at the decimal degree information again, and okay, this is 101.2 exactly. And what about the 0 here? All right, 0. Okay, 0 decimal degree. And let's take a look at the intersection of these two grids. Here it should 101.2 and 0. Yep, sorry. Yeah, that's it. 101.2 and 0.00. Okay, what about the ungeoreferenced one? Okay, no problem. Let's drag it. Let's display it on our data view. But boom, the unknown spatial reference dialog pop up. It is the following data source or missing spatial reference information. So the data cannot be drawn in ArcMap, but cannot be projected. Okay. So take a look at this, the modified one, and right click into the zoom to layer. So we will display entire data, and we'll do the same for the JPEG here. Right click, zoom to layer here. Okay, now let's check. We do the same as we did earlier in the modified one. So this is the georeference and 94.3. Okay, take a look at these, and boom, 675. Wow. And this is minus 678. So it is, no, this is not wrong, but this is ungeoreferenced. A y is minus 2197, and x is 2951, around something like that. So this is not wrong, but it is not georeference. Okay, zoom to layer. Oops. Okay, where is our georeference one? Where is our georeference one? Yeah, this is our georeference one, and this ungeoreference one, and this the georeference one. You can see the display, the view, the look, so different. Okay, that's how the look of the georeference one and the ungeoreference ones. Okay, I think that's all for distinguishing between georeference rasters and ungeoreferenced rasters in data view in ArcMap. Thank you.